Hey guys, this is another Gizmos walkthrough. This one is for the Intro to Circuits and Conductivity Gizmo in the week 26 folder in the at-home assignments. So I'll go ahead and click on this. Go to my documents. Once this loads up, you're going to be clicking on the title, which will take you to the Explore Learning Gizmo you need. So this title is a link. Click on it, go there, and you should see a circuit builder like this. Okay, so it should have standard components, materials, and a blue screen. So a reminder, your answers go in the orange boxes, and the highlighted text in blue are steps you need to actually take on the Gizmo so you don't lose track of where you're at. And that this video will be a walkthrough, not an answer guide. So I'm going to be showing you how to do each step. I'm not going to be giving many answers out. Let's dive right in. So up here, it talks about the standard components, what they are and how they're used. And it tells you here about what a circuit is. It's a closed path with easily moving charges. And when the charges move through, the negative particles are called electrons. This is called current. So what you do is you're going to try to make the light come on using the fewest pieces possible. So your Gizmo should look like this. All right. So now you're going to try to make the light come on, use the fewest pieces possible. So it doesn't matter what battery you use. Go ahead and throw some things on here. And you're going to need a light bulb for sure. If your light bulb comes on like this with yellow, that means you're doing it right. And this is kind of what I'm looking for. So just make sure that you have the components arranged that the light bulb does come on. What I want you to do next is take a screenshot of this. So Gizmos has a built-in screenshot right here up in the top right corner. You should see a little camera. So you're going to click on that. You're going to hear the shutter sound. And it's going to take a screenshot of the circuit you built. In order to get this into your document, you're going to right-click on the image and go to Copy Image. So right-click, Copy Image. Then you're going to go to your document. And in this orange box, you're going to paste it. Now, it's going to paste pretty large. I think this is obnoxiously large, so I'm going to shrink it. Should look something like that. Excellent. All right. So based on what you've seen, what must be true for the circuit to light a bulb? So play with this a little bit. Try to figure that out. What must be true for the circuit to make the light bulb come on? So think about that. All right. Moving on to activity A. So what you're going to do first is you got blue instructions here. You're going to click clear. And you're going to show current and select electron flow. So I'm going to go over here, clear, show current, electron flow. So it should look like that. I'm going to go back over here, and it says you should have just built a circuit, an open circuit, which is shown below. So the gap on the left presents the flow of charges. All right, there are no gaps in a closed circuit, so the charges can flow. It should look like this one below. So what you're going to do is you're going to build this circuit. Got a 9-volt battery. You got a wire, a light bulb, and an opening. So it should look just like this. All right. Once you have it like that, move on to the questions. So it's going to talk to you about what conductors and insulators are. That's important. Make sure you read that. And then you're going to look at the 9 materials in the lower left. Which do you think are conductors and which do you think are insulators? Write your predictions first. So you're going to write your conductors here and predictions there. So what do you think a conductor will look like? What do you think a predictor will do? I'm sorry, an insulator will do. So what is a conductor? Which ones are insulators? So out of these 9 products here, lead, glass, iron, silver, wood, brass, plastic, copper, or yarn, which ones do you think are going to be conductors? Which ones are going to be insulators? So you're going to put those here. Make sure you use all of them. Then this one's important. I'm going to grade this one hard. How would you use an open circuit to test a material? It is a conductor or an insulator. So is this material a conductor or an insulator? This must be at least one complete sentence. So you can't just say, I would put them in the circuit. That's not good enough. You talk to me about it. Tell me how you're going to test this. So then you're going to drag each material into the gap of the circuit. If the light bulb lights, the material is a conductor. If not, it's an insulator. So I'll do the first one here. I'm going to take this mechanical lead. I'm going to drag it. I'm going to close the gap like this right here and release. You'll see that the light bulb comes on. All right, and then you're going to do the same with all the other materials. Like that. You're going to click and drag them into that slot. And then if it's a conductor, you put it down here. So that first one turned the light on. That was pencil lead. And then you go through all of them. So for these last two questions, I'm looking what kind of materials were mostly in conductors. So when you look through this, look at this column here. Which one, like, what do all those materials mostly have in common? That's what I'm looking for. So what is something that most of these have in common? Then, did any conductor have a different effect on a light bulb than the others? So when you go through this, you're going to see some might have different effects on the bulb than others. Is the bulb brighter, dimmer? Is the electricity moving faster, slower? That's the kind of stuff I'm looking for. And please explain it. Make sure you explain. Don't just write the answer in. I need why you think that is. Okay? So this is like a precursor to what we're going to be doing in class because we're going to be doing something like this in the lab. Okay? And that should take you to the end of it. This is a pretty easy one. It's 3 pages, mostly because you got large pictures. But that's the end. So if you have any questions, please make sure you reach out to me and I'll be glad to help.